Hey, hi, hello again. It's me, Amy the Baker, back with another video. I got a bubby walking around, so he might be popping in and out of the video. You want to come help Mama? Yeah, true. If you saw my last video, you might be thinking,
"Wow, Amy, good job being productive with your time and getting another video going."
Even though you have to leave for Leon to get eye surgery. And you would be right in thinking that, but you would be wrong in reality because our flights were canceled due to the weather. You can't have these, honey.
Dude.
So yeah, we're here, home still, and Leon's surgery was rescheduled for June, which is just so... not funny, haha, funny annoying. When we first went up in November, I told the doctor I don't want to travel in the winter. The roads are too bad and flying is sketchy because it's small planes going out of the small airport in the neighboring city. And he's like, well, ideally the surgery happens before the child is 1 year of age. Meanwhile, his birthday was literally less than 2 weeks away when we had went in November. And then he says, well, I'm going to be in the neighboring city. So if you come in January, I can do his post-op there. I'm like, okay, fine. So he kind of pulled my arm a little bit. And now it's just rescheduled for the summer anyways. This one was empty. And the whole situation is extra annoying because my doctor here sent a referral when Leon was 6 months old. And then we didn't hear back from them. So then when he was 10 months old, because I'm a procrastinator, I called them and they were like, oh, we must have lost the requisition. And they went and found it in their records. And the lady at the desk was like, okay, we'll call you back by the end of the week. Cool. Yeah, sure. 2 weeks later, still nothing. I call them back. Whole same ordeal. We must have lost the requisition. You'll hear back from us before the end of the week. And I was like, no, that's what the other lady said. And it's been 2 weeks. Like, oh, I'll go talk to the doctor right now. And I'm like, yeah, you better do that.
Oh my goodness.
Do you think that's a good idea? Yeah. My mom gave me all of these Smarties from their Halloween candy because they don't eat Smarties. Smarties are kind of like M&Ms, but no artificial colors, I think. Anyways, I'm gonna make some cookies out of them for the video and to use them up. You want a chocolate chip? One more.
Chocolate.
No more. No. Yeah. Oh, good throw. You gonna put the boxes in there?
Wow.
Good job. The good news is we're here this week for a video and I didn't have to skip it. I was kind of sad that I'd have to skip it because it's been like 10 months of consistent video posting every single week. So it would have been sad to break the streak. I'm a rhyming genius.
They're all in there.
Yeah. Okay, let's get rid of the boxes. On the floor. My recycling bin is not in here. Whoa! Oh my goodness, I feel dizzy and tired. I napped with him almost 2 hours. On and off though, like I kept waking up and being like, I should get up. And then I'm like,
I'm too sleepy to open my eyes.
I thought I started the oven, but apparently I did not. Oh, hello. Did you find a carrot? Why will you eat carrots off the floor and not when I give them to you for dinner? He has been the ultimate hungry guy, like just eating constantly throughout the day and then still doing well with his meals. I have these hot chocolate packs I'm gonna add. I've been very low and mildly depressed, more than mildly. I kind of feel the need to just keep it to myself and keep things together. But all I can think about is, well, I don't know if it was an actual study because I just saw it on TikTok, but chocolate. I spoiled this kid. This smells weird. I've been thinking about the study where essentially the biggest indicator of a child's success is the quality of the mother's happiness. I've always been a sad person as long as I can remember. I've just been sad. And that's sad, obviously, but it's more sad for him. I don't want him to get messed up because I'm messed up. So I try to be happy for him, but I know like I'll sit there and I'll just zone out. Not be present with him or engaging with him. I'm just exhausted every day. Makes me feel like a bad mama. You hiding?
Kind of freaky. Freaky deaky.
You want to try cracking the egg? Egg. Watch. Crack.
Whoa.
Ready? Dump. He's gotta hide. Oops! You wanna help me dump it in? Dump! Yay! Should we dump this one in? Dump! Okay. Do some baking soda. That was more than we needed. And some salt. Pat, pat, pat. Wop, 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 wop.
Dump it in. We're gonna dump it in.
Now let's add the chips.
Mix, 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 mixy, mixy, mix.
Beautiful. Oh, you be careful with that. It's glass. Oh yeah, the raw egg was in there. Yuck. I'm a horrible mother. I think that's a bad idea. You climbing back up? There's so many things I want to do, and also I want to work on my cookie cookbook, and I just have no motivation. I forgot to add cinnamon! That's okay. Oh, really? What was I saying? Oh, there's so many things that I want to do, and I have no motivation to do any of them. I don't know. I wish I had a therapist. I wish therapy was free, and that it didn't cost an enormous amount of energy to reach out for help. I don't feel like it's my place to talk to anybody in my real life in depth about the way that I feel, because everybody I know has their issues, and it's like, who fucking cares about mine? Whoa! Is that really shiny? Yeah. You can have these. It's gonna be a cookie when it's done. I don't know, I guess it's nice to talk to you guys. Better than talking to nobody. After this, I have to make dinner. I'm making fried rice because we had rice and chicken and broccoli last night. I had the chicken for lunch, but there's some leftover rice and broccoli, and then I cut up some onions and carrots that I have to cook. Who are you waving at?
Dad.
Daddy's at work. Whoa, buddy. Oh, you're strong. Mama said no. I'm gonna get these in the oven. I got a cranky baby to deal with. He's teething. His top molar is like half cut. But don't you worry, don't you fret. This video is not over yet. I, Amy the Baker, will be back for a taste test right now. I'm back and I have a cookie. Let's dive right in. Not bad. It's a cookie, so it's good, obviously. It's just a little bit dry. The hot cocoa I used, it came in these like weird Christmas tin ball things. And even when I first opened it, they kind of smelled weird. So I was like, I don't know about these. They're just a little bit dry, but not bad. And I did forget the cinnamon, so kicking myself for that. I don't really remember what I was talking about during the baking portion, other than just feeling low, feeling down, not quite knowing what to do about it. I don't know if my hair is affecting the mic, so if it sounded weird for the first little bit, I'll move it. That is a very millennial part. Anyone who has experienced long-term bouts of unstable mood, depression, anxiety, any of these things, knows that it comes in waves. Low and then it's high, and sometimes the highs aren't high, but it's like not low, you know, low and then it's regular. But anyways, you know that it kind of comes and goes. And again, I'm not talking about people with chronic depression or chronic mental health issues that affect them every day no matter what they do. They've tried a million meds. I've always been scared of medication, so I've never pursued that avenue because it would just make my issues worse. I've learned how to manage my symptoms and how to get by. I'm not opposed to medication if I ever felt like I was at a really, really bad point. But in general, when I have been at those really, really bad points, it doesn't last long, which I am thankful for because I know for a lot of people that it can. Also, I don't typically self-harm in the traditional sense that you would think. It's more not eating, sleeping all day, isolating myself, drinking, smoking weed, getting into bad relationships, or pursuing men who are not good for me. And I'm in a very stable place now where a lot of those factors wouldn't even come into play. And I might have had like really high highs back then, but I also had really low lows. And now it's kind of just more middle of the road. I have a kid. Stability isn't a bad thing. I don't know, does any of this make sense? I think I touched on this earlier, but I've always kind of felt like I can't go to other people with my problems. And I don't know if that's necessarily 100% true, but I more so don't have one spot, one person that I can go to with anything. Like I can go to certain people with certain issues. And that's why I think having a therapist would be helpful, because I could just kind of dump whatever comes to my brain. But I've had friends recently also going through hard times. So part of my inability to lean on people is because I feel the need to be the person that is leaned upon. And that probably has something to do with trust issues, but am I gonna dig deep down into it right now? No. I'm gonna shove it down and not think about it. No, I probably will think about it later. I'm a very introspective person, to my own detriment a lot of the time. Okay, last bite. That's going to conclude my rant and ramble session at the end of this video here. Thank you for watching and hearing me out as I was a little depressy-nessy. I don't know if that's a saying. I might have just made it up. Like the video if you like the video. Comment down below if you're also struggling right now. I feel like most people are. It's kind of crazy times we're living in. So even if you're not a person who usually goes through sort of anxieties or depression or hard times like that, maybe you are feeling a little cuckoo, a little crazy, because how could you not? What is that saying about being sane in an insane world? Subscribe if you haven't done that already, and I'll be seeing you guys again in the next one. Peace.